My dear friends, as you know, I always try to upload motivational, inspirational, or informative videos which could help my friends to lead healthy, happy, and successful life. Today, let's talk about something powerful and deeply personal, that is self love. It may seem unfamiliar or even uncomfortable at first, but embracing it can transform your life because when you truly love yourself, everything begins to change for the better. There is a famous saying that self love is not selfish, it is self respect. So, what is self love and why it is important? The great Buddha once said, "You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserves your love and affection." Self love means appreciating and accepting yourself fully. It is about recognizing your worth, treating yourself with kindness, and taking care of your mental, emotional, and physical well being by prioritizing one's own well being and happiness. Self love also involves setting boundaries and saying no to things that do not align with one's values or bring them joy. Self love is the foundation of a healthy, fulfilling life. When you love yourself, you make better choices, set stronger boundaries, and build relationships rooted in respect. Now, five key elements of self love. Self love is not selfishness, it is essential. It is the basis of how we treat ourselves and, in turn, how we allow others to treat us. So, number one is self acceptance, embracing your strengths and flaws without judgment. Number two is self respect, setting healthy boundaries and not allowing others to mistreat you. Third is self care, looking after your body, mind, and emotions through rest, nutrition, positive habits, and all possible means. Fourth, forgiving yourself and others, letting go of past mistakes instead of blaming or criticizing yourself or others. And number five is positive self talk and positive company, replacing negative inner dialogue with encouragement, compassion, and remaining in company of positive people who uplift you. Now, benefits of self love. The quote of famous French author Pierre Corneille that self love is the source of all our other loves very nicely describe benefits of self love. When someone practices self love, they are able to cultivate a more positive relationship with themselves and others, with a greater sense of purpose, fulfillment, and inner peace. Self love fosters confidence, resilience, and inner peace. As you grow in self love, you naturally become more compassionate, motivated, and capable of giving love to others. Some of the benefits are improvement in mental, emotional, and physical health, maintaining healthier relationships, better decision making, and increased confidence. Finally, personal growth. Remember, a healthy relationship with yourself creates a ripple effect that enhances every aspect of your life. I love the quote of an English actor, playwright, and screenwriter Robert Morley that to fall in love with yourself is the first secret to happiness. Now, lack of self love. There is an enormous saying that lack of self love is like a silent disease. It eats away your peace from within. Without self love, people often fall into cycles of self doubt, unhealthy comparisons, and low esteem. This can lead to anxiety, depression, and even physical health issues. Living without self love can have deep and lasting negative effects on your mental, emotional, physical, and social well being. Here are the key harms like mental and emotional distress, toxic relationships, stalled personal growth, neglecting physical, mental, and emotional health, and finally, living without fulfillment, like just existing instead of living. It is hard to thrive, connect, grow, or feel at peace. Self love is not a luxury, it is a necessity for a life that is emotionally rich, healthy, and meaningful. Now, how to cultivate self love? Cultivating self love is like tending a garden. It takes regular care, patience, and gentle attention. It is a journey that requires consistent effort and self awareness. I love the quote of Rumi, who once said, "You are not a drop in the ocean, you are the entire ocean in a drop." Here are some tips to follow in order to cultivate self love. Number one, practice self care. To me, this is the most important point. Make time for activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul to care your physical and mental health. This includes exercise, meditation, or spending time in nature, getting enough sleep, eating a balanced diet, and enjoying life as per your desire or priorities. Number two, live in present and do what makes you happy. Release guilt, regrets, or what ifs. You can't change the past, but you can choose peace today. Forgive yourself and others to unburden your heart. Engage in joyful activities. Reconnect with passions or hobbies. Travel, music, reading, writing, art. Dress up, go out, celebrate small wins. This shows self worth. Number three, challenge negative self talk and focus on your strengths. Become aware of your inner critic and replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Instead of dwelling on your weaknesses, focus on your strengths and what makes you unique. Number four is surround yourself with positive influences. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you and limit your exposure to negative influences. Be friendly only with like minded people and get rid of toxic relationships. Number five, pamper yourself and learn to say no. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a very close friend. Set healthy boundaries and learn to say no to things that don't serve your well being or align with your values. Number six, express gratitude for what you have and don't focus on what you lack. Reflect on your life not with regret but with gratitude. Seniors should celebrate their journey. You have lived through decades of ups and downs. That wisdom and resilience is something to love deeply about yourself. If you are not caring about yourself, then you cannot care for anyone. As there is a famous saying, You can't pour from an empty cup. Fill yours with self-love first. Remember that self-love and confidence are not things that can be achieved overnight. Be patient with yourself, practice self-compassion, and stay committed to your growth and well-being. Self-love is a daily choice, not a one-time event. At any age, especially in later life, you deserve joy, peace, and appreciation, starting from within. Finally, my one liner is that self love is not a luxury, it is a necessity. It empowers you to live authentically, love deeply, and thrive fully. To conclude this discussion, I quote Robert Holden, an American professor and politician, who said, "Your relationship with yourselves sets the tone for every other relationship you have." My dear friends, that's all for today. I hope the contents of this video were helpful for you. I wish you all a happy, healthy, successful, and fulfilling life. We will meet again with some other topic of interest. Please subscribe my channel and favor me with your views and comments. Also, click the like button if you like the video. Thank you very much for watching.